I'm Steve Johnson, News Director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at thedove.us. Thanks. Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. You can get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch theDove on our website or on our Roku channel. From the Dove newsroom at this hour, America's new ambassador to Iraq says Washington and Baghdad have agreed on privileges and immunities for U.S. troops based in that country. In an interview with the Associated Press, Stuart Jones says Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi has given assurances that the U.S. needs. President Obama last month authorizing the deployment of up to 1,500 more American troops to bolster Iraqi forces, bringing the total to 3,100. The recounting of ballots from the November election continues throughout the state. The recount is the result of the 1.5 million ballots cast on the issue of GMO labeling. The measure was defeated by just over 800 votes, prompting the recount by hand. In Jackson County, over 85,000 ballots are being recounted. County Clerk Chris Walker says they're looking for things like extraneous marks or ballots that may have had erase markings that the computers last month may have overlooked.
If that erasure is what we call those isn't erased well enough, the machine could pick that up as an overvote if they also voted for the one that they wanted. But as a human eye can see that, where a machine can only pick up the mark. Another very common one is just setting your pen down and then lifting that up. That can create a mark. Then they mark the one that they actually want, and that could create an overvote, or it could be an undervote.
Now, the recounting is being watched by the highest number of observers they've had from both sides of an issue watching the recount. She says they hope to have the process over by sometime on Friday. The real estate picture in Southern Oregon shifting slightly towards a seller's market. The most recent report from the Multiple Listings Service shows the median sales price holding at $205,000 in Jackson County and growing to $182,000 in Josephine County. Both experienced sales growth when compared to the same time last year, and both Jackson and Josephine counties are reporting normal transactions at or around 85%. A judge in Medford took pity on a woman who ran over her boyfriend outside an Ashland motel. Judge Timothy Barnack told Beth Kathleen Smith and Richard Conley to get on with their lives. The judge found the 39-year-old woman guilty Wednesday of a misdemeanor charge of failing to perform the duties of a driver to an injured person. She received no prison time. Conley was against the prosecution and said if Smith had been convicted of a felony, she would not have been able to continue work as a nurse. Let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene, brought to you by Grange Co-op. For Northern California and the Wairika area, 10% chance of rain tonight, low of 41. Pretty good chance of rain tomorrow, 40% at a high of 53 degrees, 51 the high for Saturday, and only a slight chance of rain. For the Klamath Basin, slight chance of rain tonight, a low of 37, 20% chance tomorrow, the high of 49, and then mostly sunny and a 20% chance of rain on Saturday. Heading to the Oregon coast and taking a look at what's happening in Coos Bay, 20% chance of rain, a low of 51, 59 tomorrow with a good chance of rain, 57 the high for Saturday. For the Bend area of Central Oregon, a slight chance of rain tonight, low of 34, 10% chance of rain tomorrow with a high of 47, 44 expected Saturday. And for Southern Oregon in the Medford, Ashland, Grants Pass area, 20% chance of rain tonight, slight chance of rain tomorrow with a high of 56. That's a look at your news here on the Dove.